the advice you would tell your younger self, almost unanimously, what you all reported was to get started. And that, Brian, is the topic of tonight's Zoom. You're watching a segment from a Freedom Mentor live stream. Join us for our next live event. Go to freedommentor.com/live. I want to help you all understand how to get started by asking you a question. What do experienced investors need to get paid fast? You can check the boxes of the things they need. Is it an off-market motivated seller? Is it money? Is it a signed agreement with a seller? Is it lots of extra time in their schedule? Like some have mentioned, they have a full-time job, they like going on. Is that what an experienced investor needs to get a deal done and get paid fast? Is extra time in their schedule? Do they need a good market? Is the key to doing this having the right market? So that you've got to know. I mean, is it Philly? Is it Chicago? Is it Missouri? Where's the hot pocket? Is it that the experienced investor needs a buyer for their deal to get paid fast? They need a buyer. Or do they need a good property? Whatever a good property looks like, right? If it looks good, if it's got good bones, it's in a good area, is it the right type of property? In order to get paid fast, you need to work with a seller that's not already listed on the MLS. They're not already a foreclosure that a real estate agent brought to you. In a previous live event, we broke down what that meant. So I'm just going to move quickly here. But I think you all can figure out what off-market seller means. It means it's not on the market. And it means they're motivated. They want to get rid of their house. All right. 29% said money. No. An experienced investor does not need money. Let me repeat that. An experienced investor does not need money to get paid fast. They do need an off-market motivated seller. All right, Brian, what about this next one? Do they need a signed agreement with a seller?
It's as fundamental as it gets. We're in the business of making offers, and you can't make money on what you don't control. And absolutely, you need an agreement.
So you see that, everybody? We don't need money, but I'll tell you what we do need. We need that contract with that seller. Ladies and gentlemen, it is fascinating the difference between before you're under contract and after. So many of our people have discovered this, Brian. Remember on a recent interview with Bryce, he said, this is a business primarily of the paperwork. If you have the contract, you have it all. I mean, like that's what you need. So you need an off-market motivated seller that you then get an agreement with, a signed agreement. And now you have something marketable. You have something valuable. So the next one, it says lots of extra time in your schedule. Thankfully, almost none of you all selected that. You don't need extra time in your schedule. You don't have extra time in your schedule. None of you do. You're all too busy. I get it. I am too. I've got 4 kids. Brian's got more than that. We're all busy. It's not about the amount of time you have. It's about how you use those little moments of time that you do have and to use them wisely with an off-market motivated seller that you have an agreement with. Be sure to get your free copy of my best-selling book, How to Be a Real Estate Investor, and that comes with the audiobook version as well. Click the top corner. All right, a good market. No, you don't need a good market. Any market works. Every market works. They all work. Watch this. If you're working with an off-market motivated seller and you negotiate a good enough deal with a signed agreement, you can sell any property. So we've had deals where the seller brings 40,000 of their own dollars to the closing because they were motivated. I've used this example before, Brian, but it's a great one. There are companies that buy land that's been contaminated, and they use sophisticated techniques in order to extract the contamination out of the soil. And often they call them brownfield properties. And those brownfield properties, oftentimes the owner of the property pays the company to take the brownfield property. They pay them. So clearly a good market, and where you can clearly sell the property quickly because houses doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, not even a little bit. We have made tons of money in places like Flint, Michigan. For those of you who don't know, Flint, Michigan has gone through some really rough times over the last 20 years, real estate wise. So, by the way, Tom mentioned with off-market motivated sellers, you have to find out their why. Interesting. Yeah, you do have to understand the seller to help negotiate, but you need them first, and then you also need to put together an agreement. So you don't need a good market. You don't need extra time. Brian, do we need a buyer in order to make money fast? In order to make a quick profit?
Absolutely need a buyer.
Yeah,
Yep,
sure do.
need a motivated seller and a buyer and a contract, and we're off to the races.
1, 2, 3. What about this last one? Good property. I already kind of blew the deal with the whole brownfield explanation. You don't need a good property at all. It doesn't matter what the property looks like. It doesn't matter at all. I don't care if it's a burnout. I don't care if it's a vacant lot. I don't care what the property is. None of that matters. You may not buy that property, but somebody else will at the right price, at the right terms, not always price. When you understand the basic three components, off-market motivated seller, signed agreement with that seller, and you've got a buyer in place, fast cash. Now, Brian, it's relative, right? What does fast cash really look like in the real world?
Well, fast cash, there's a lot of different ways to go with that. It's interesting. Dan brought up if you have cash, you can close faster. And that may be true. You can also lose money faster because you don't know what's going to happen in that market. You can make a lot of bad mistakes, and we see that happen. Those are sometimes the people that we're trying to save. But again, fast cash, we work with all types of offers. We need a motivated seller. We need a buyer that finds value in that. Like you said, one man's junk, another man's treasure. We just do it right.
Yeah, and it takes realistically, it takes about 30 days on the short end. That's realistic. Can it go faster? Yes. I actually, it's interesting you mentioned that too, Dan, about it's faster if you have your own cash. I actually don't think so. And the reason why is because if I'm using my own cash, I go really in depth. Or if I'm funding one of our students' deals, I fund deals. And in fact, we have one closing next week. I funded 200,000 on, and that deal is going to make over 100 grand. If I'm putting my own money into a deal, I go deep in the due diligence. I may even order a survey, certainly do an inspection, do a septic scope. I go way in detail. But if I'm just flipping to some other investor, I mean, they might close in 2 weeks and they don't do any of that stuff. Sometimes to their own peril, but it's not has nothing to do with me. I put the property on the market, and whoever buys it, buys it. So I think it can actually go faster if you don't close with your own money, because if you close your own money, as Brian said, you got to be on your toes. All right. So look at that, everybody. It takes 1, 2, and 3. You get those 3 components in place, and you're making fast cash. Would you like to be coached by me and my team? Every successful real estate investor has a mentor. Discover how you can be mentored by us through our apprentice program by clicking above.